जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद् डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणा अरविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य पीपीटी फाउंडर आचार्य सेवियर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड शिल प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर शिल प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नमाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपिका श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरिराज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की मथुरापुरी धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र की श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की श्री श्री गौरनिताय की ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale. Telugu language only he, because he must have been exposed to Telugu language to some extent somewhere. So that's why he knows Telugu. How many of you know Odia? That Prabhu knows for sure, na? So he only knows. So because we have not been exposed to Odia, mu Odia jani no la janantu. I forgot when I was there. Mu Odia jani ni. Correct? I don't know Odia. This much Odia I know, that I do not know Odia. So because we have not heard it, we are not able to do Kirtanam. If you are told, now if I am told, give whole class in Odia, only that one mantra only. Odia Janini, Odia Janini, Odia Janini. Whole class will be in Odia, but this will be the only sentence. So Shravanam leads to Kirtanam. What you have heard, that you can speak it. And then that leads to meditation also. So Shravanam leads to Kirtanam and Kirtanam leads to Smaranam. So what is 8th is 3rd in Bhakti. And then Pada Sevanam becomes very powerful because remembrance of the Lord will force you to serve Him in some way. Physical services fall in the category of Pada Sevanam. With your hands, Lakshmi Devi is massaging. And all other activities with your hands and legs, that is all Pada Sevanam. And it continues. So here the discussion is, he is saying, Prakashan Saraswati, meditation and the study of Vedanta are the sole duties of a sannyasi. Why do you abandon these to dance with fanatics. Now he cannot understand. Even for that matter, their Sanat Kumar, who is the what you call Bala Brahmachari and eldest Brahmachari in the creation, the first sons of Brahma, Sanak, Sanatan, Sanandan, Sanat Kumar. All four said that we prefer to be brahmacharis throughout life. In fact, we will not grow beyond age of 5, because if you grow to 12, 13, puberty will begin. Sex desire will be dominant, and attraction to the opposite sex will be what do you call all devouring. Mahashano Mahapapma Vidhenam Iha Vairinam. It's all devouring, sinful enemy of the living entity, Kama. So we will not grow to that age only. 5. Isn't a sweet 16, like that sweet 5 for brahmachari life. Or brahmachari can be innocent, like that. If he is not exposed to materialistic atmosphere, those who are sex mongers, women hunters, then he can be. Or even if not, even if he had been like that, if he practices bhakti very intensely, it is very easy, possible to be very innocent, and one can forget sex life altogether. But then it takes a lot of endeavor. So that's why Sanat Kumar and 4 Kumaras did not want that trouble. So they did not go beyond the age of 5. So Sanat Kumar doesn't know, in one sense, according to Sri Brihad Bhagavatamrita, that how Kirtanam is better than Smaranam. So how can he know? Prakashanand Saraswati, who is just an ordinary sannyasi, Mayavadi sannyasi on planet Earth. Certainly Prakashanand Saraswati, we don't know who is he in Krishna Lila. Sarvam Bhattacharya is Brihaspati, the guru of all the demigods. Prakashanand Saraswati, I'll have to see. In Gaur Ganadhesh Deepika, Kavi Kurunapur has given, but I don't know whether he has given about Prakashanand Saraswati. We'll have to find out. Anyway, but then also he doesn't know. So now 70th. Prabhave dekhiye toma sakshat Narayan inachara karakene ite ki karan. You look as brilliant as if you were Narayan himself. Will you kindly explain the reason that you have adopted the behavior of lower class people? Prabhave, the influence is powerful. As such, Mayavadis, whether agree or not, they address each other as Narayan. Namo Narayan. Oh my dear Narayan, please accept my vote. Because only if I say you to be Narayan, then only you will say me to be Narayan. So you scratch my back, I scratch yours. So that is how they are, and that is the greatest sense gratification one can have, to think that I am the supreme personality of Godhead, Narayan. That is the ultimate allurement of Maya, last snare of Maya. If one can cross that, then one will become a devotee. So here it is not out of sense gratification. Here it is actually appearing that this person's influence is as good as Narayan. Because he is Narayan, he is source of Narayan. Eshavai Bhagavan Sakshat Adyo Narayana Puman. Bhishmadev, lying on the bed of arrows, told the 5 Pandavas headed by Yudhishthir, oh Yudhishthir, don't think that this Krishna is some ordinary human being. Eshavai Bhagavan Sakshat is the supreme personality of Godhead indeed. Why? Adyo Narayana Puman. He is even the origin of Narayan. Next it says Udascharati Vrishnishu. He is appearing like a human being, and he is very confidentially or in a very unknown way, he is wandering in the Vrishni Vamsha, like one of the Vrishnis. But he is not Vrishni Vamsha descendant. He is the origin of everybody, origin of even Narayan also. Will you kindly explain the reason that you have adopted the behavior of lower class people? According to him, Kirtanam is lower class, dancing, singing, like sentimental people, bhauk. But this is not bhauk. Why bhauk? Bhauk is what? Displaying emotions without knowing the background. In rasa, he appears to be in the highest level. So many emotions. They may be crying, like Sahajiyas. Sahajiya is the epitome, the height of emotions exhibition. They will cry, Krishna, 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 like that. They will, how much he is mad after Krishna? But not necessarily. Well, he will be mad after her also. He wants to embrace her, kiss her, all that. And that's how sometimes these Sahajiyas, they arrange themselves to be like Krishna and all their women disciples to be like gopis. and they dance with them and embrace them and do all nonsense sometimes. Sahajiasm is dangerous. It's cheap imitation of Krishna's pastime. But emotions is the ultimate culmination of devotion, devotional service. But it has to be having the background of philosophical, strong understanding, because Krishna says, Janma karma cha me divyam. Evam yo vetti. Vetti means what? Knows, knowing. Veda, to know. One who knows my birth and my activities to be divine, transcendental, not mundane. He, tyaktva deham punarjanma. After giving up the body, he will not take birth again. Mameti, he will come to me. So Arjuna. Oh Arjuna. So philosophical understanding is there. But philosophical understanding cannot be so much that you are not having emotion only. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Okay, that is there. But the sweetness part is also there. Greatness is one side, one thing, Mahanta. But other thing, Madhurta is also there. Sweetness is also there. So one can be mad after Krishna, especially in the higher rasas, Sakhya ras. The Gopa friends are challenging Krishna. What Krishna you are thinking yourself? Huh? Just because you are son of Nanda Maharaj, you think you are big hero. Let us have duel now, fight. After Kamsa was killed by Krishna, immediately Shridama challenged him there only. Hey, Kana, what is this? Let us have a fight. Because that is their regular affair. In the forest, when they would graze the cows, they would have fighting. Cows would be grazing. Now, what you don't have to keep, they will be in one place only grazing. Little bit they will go ahead. You don't have to do anything about that. So, what the boys will do? They will be playing around, run around here, there, throw the stone and what you call, make on, enjoy them and fight with each other. They would have a nice time. So as usual, they would fight, and today they have not fought because they have come to Mathura this day. They came previous day evening. They went for strolling, and then they came across that Rangaraj, Ranjak, what they call, one who would dye the clothes, and Dhobi was also there. The washerman was also there. That was killed by Krishna. Then they went to one tailor. He made clothes of Krishna appropriate. Then they went to Sudama, florist. He gave nice garlands to Krishna and Balram. And then Kubja on the street offered them sandalwood. Krishna was very happy. And then he ultimately went to wrestling arena. And there he went to next day, I think. No, previous day only. That day he broke Dhanush, Shiv Dhanush, like that. Powerful. So they had not, that day did not fight. And now this day morning, Kuvalyapid was killed, and Kamsa, Chanur, Mushtik, Chal, Toshal, Kut, they were all killed, and then Kamsa was killed. So fight was not happening. And then here is a wonder. 5 rasas are prominent, primary rasas. Shantadasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhuri, for anyone. But then momentarily, secondary rasa also comes in to enhance the primary rasa. So now here, in one sense, Dasya rasa is going on. Kamsa is the servant of Krishna, but he does not agree to that, and he thinks he is the supreme personality of God. So Kamsa beat him and killed him. Ultimatum of Dasya rasa. Master killing the servant, because servant is not ready to serve. So what is the use of such a servant? So Krishna punched him and killed him. So now, and then the friends are in Sakyaras only. Then Sakyaras was disturbed by seeing so much power of Krishna. Till now he had killed other demons also, Putana, but the children were not there. Only Yashodamai and Rohini Mata were there. And then Krishna killed Turnavat, Agasur, Shaktasur. That time children were small, they were playing, and they were still small only. But then Turnavat was killed. It was all storm, wind, and all that. Nobody could see what exactly happened. But anyway, that Trunavat was found dead on the ground. Krishna on his chest. Vishnu saved him, and all that was the conclusion. Yamalarjun trees were broken down. That the children saw Krishna pass through, the rope passed through, but the mortar got stuck. Krishna pulled a little bit, both the trees fell down. But children were small, and many others said, no, how can that happen? Some other reason, some unknown ghost or something is there here. Like that. And then Krishna killed Vatsasur, Bakasur, and all that. But still it was like small demons. That's what. Kamsa was the controller of all these demons. These were all sent by Kamsa. So how can Krishna kill Kamsa? कुछ तो दाल में काला है, दाल ही काली है. हमारा कृष्ण तो काला है ही, दाल ही काली है. थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा. So then Sridhama thought, let us see what is. It's like a paheli. It's a riddle. He's not able to understand. Krishna, let's have fight. And they fought. They had a fighting. And Sridhama easily defeated Krishna. अरे ये तो अपना कान्हा ही है, वही रोज वाला, इसको मैं हमेशा हराता हूँ. फिर कंसा कोई ऑर्डिनरी डीमन होगा. ये लगा कि अरे कंसा को कैसे मारा, कान्हा ने मारा, कोई और किसी ने मारा नहीं, अपना ही वो, इसको मैं हमेशा हराता हूँ, वही वो. तो कंसा is an ordinary demon. So this is the conclusion. So how high they are. So this is primary rasa and sometimes secondary rasa gets in. Why we went so deep? What was the reason? From here we went too far. So they think kirtanam is lower than meditation and all that. So ecstasy, the emotion, is the culmination of devotion, I was telling, in bhakti. Once His Grace Kamal Lochan Prabhu, who is currently His Holiness, Bhakti Padma Saurabh Charak